So let's picture this. The stakes just couldn't be higher. We're talking 40 days of fasting out in the wilderness and then a standoff. We're diving into the temptation of Christ in Matthew chapter 4 today. But this is more than just a historical account.
Oh, absolutely. The sources we have, we've got some really detailed analysis here, they frame this whole thing as a blueprint, a victory principle, they call it.
A victory principle.
Yeah. The argument is that Jesus faces these three, fundamental challenges, and he doesn't win with some kind of divine power move. He uses a specific, repeatable defense.
The "it is written" defense, it sounds almost too simple.
It does. But let's set the scene. He's physically at his weakest, he's hungry, and the devil comes in with that first test, targeting that exact need.
Right. If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread.
It's so pragmatic, isn't it? Just use your power to solve your problem. But Jesus doesn't debate him. He just goes straight to his source material.
It is written, man shall not live by bread alone,
but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. He wins round one with a, quote, not a miracle.
Okay, but then for the second test, the one at the temple pinnacle, I noticed something a little weird in the text. The devil isn't just tempting him, he's quoting scripture too, right?
That's it. That is the critical twist. The devil actually quotes Psalm 91. He will command his angels concerning you.
Wait, hold on a second.
He's using the same playbook.
So the opposition is weaponizing the very scripture Jesus is using for his defense. That changes everything. It means just knowing the words isn't enough.
Precisely. The devil twists the text to justify, recklessness. He's basically saying, prove God's promise works.
And Jesus' counter is all about context.
Exactly. Again, it is written, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test. He refuses to perform a stunt to manipulate God.
And then the third challenge, the offer of all the kingdoms.
He shuts it down completely. Worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. The pattern our sources identify is what they call the sword of victory. The whole point is that he used existing scripture, a defense that's accessible to anyone.
And that's where the sources pivot, right? From this ancient desert showdown to right now, January 2026. They argue this isn't just history.
Not at all. The notes, dated January 18, 2026, paint a picture of an environment that's increasingly hostile to faith. It points to these humanistic ideologies that don't just ignore belief, but actively portray it as harmful.
Yeah, it mentions intensifying pressure, even legal challenges to speaking about Jesus in public. So the source asks, how do you stand firm in that?
And the answer they provide is a practice called quiet time, or QT.
Quiet time sounds a bit soft, like something you do at a spa. But looking at these 7-step notes, it feels much more like, strategic prep.
It is absolutely strategic. Step 1 is literally pause, take a deep breath. It's all about anchoring yourself before the day's chaos hits you.
So you can't face the external pressure without first internalizing the text.
That's the core idea. The goal isn't just to read a chapter. It's to install that "it is written" mindset so it's ready when you need it.
It's the modern application of the wilderness story.
Right. The sources argue if Jesus needed to cling to the word, we definitely can't survive a moment without it. Victory comes from that external truth, not your own willpower.
It kind of reframes your whole morning routine. That quiet moment isn't just a nice habit, it's arming yourself for a battle.
It shifts the focus from "I need to be stronger" to "I need to know the truth better."
So as we wrap this up, we've gone from a standoff in the desert to the practical need for pausing and breathing in our time. The core defense is the same. Rely on truth, not emotion.
But I want to go back to that second temptation for a moment.
Okay.
The fact that the devil knew the scripture. He could quote it perfectly.
Yeah, that's a deeply unsettling thought.
It leaves us with a pretty provocative question, doesn't it? If the opposition knows the text, just as well as the defender, what does that say about the depth of understanding you need to tell the difference between a truth and a trap?
That's a heavy one. It suggests knowing the words isn't nearly enough. You have to know the heart behind them. Definitely something to chew on. Thanks for this deep dive.